Alright, no time to lose today. Seems like we got a bunch of people waiting and I'm all ready to go, so let's just get started a little bit early. So I'm trying out a different setting for this stream. I lowered the latency. Usually we've played... So like there's 3 stream options. There's normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency. So now this is the first time we're trying ultra low, so this should make it so that people who are watching will be closer to the live feed, you know. That'll make it easier for you to comment and help me out, because sometimes the chat is like 30 seconds behind the live, so it makes it kind of hard when people say, oh, turn around and look at that sign. I was like, oh, that was like 20 seconds ago. Okay, so looks like everything is going well. So there's one game that I found in our last stream that's now become my favorite map. So we're going to try a few different maps tonight. An Extraordinary World. So we took a look at this one a little bit. I feel like it's maybe not the best one for the stream, but it's probably one of my favorite maps. So basically in this one, it'll drop you anywhere in the world, but it's mostly really hard ones. They're mostly ones where you can't move, and they're mostly where there's not normally street view. So, so you know how normally when you look at the map, you look at the street view, you always think, okay, so never guess in Africa, the Middle East, or China, for the most part. Well, with this one, it mostly picks these areas. So yeah, right off the bat, our first one, I mean, it looks like we're probably around Mongolia. Honestly, I'd be willing to bet we are like... Well, that's weird, because if that's north and the sun is way off to the north, that seems strange. I was gonna say we're probably somewhere around here. Paris? Yeah, I don't think this one is Paris. So yeah, what's difficult about streaming this game is just that there's not a whole lot of input that most people can gather from it. It's mostly just me throwing out a random guess. So I wasn't too far off. It was in China, right next to the Russia border. Actually, that was probably the Russia and China border river. So yeah, so most of these games, you just kind of have to throw out the best guess you can. There's not a whole lot to go off of. There's no signs for the most part. It's mostly just mountains. And like I said, you're mostly in the Middle East and China. So we probably won't spend too much time on this game on the stream. This one I mostly just do off stream because it's more of a solo game. I mean, does anybody have any good ideas about this? Because I'm thinking that we are probably near the stands, honestly. Somewhere around this area. Rural northwest China. I guess it could be China, but these buildings here are saying Middle East a little bit more. So I'm thinking we're probably somewhere around here. Hey, not too far off. It was in Pakistan. I was on the wrong border of Afghanistan. So far, this has been a pretty decent game, though. Just for the first 2 rounds. Okay, there's a llama that way. Maybe we're in Peru. The stands. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan. Way too many stands. What does the stand suffix even mean? Seems like we've got a good stream going tonight. So we're going to be trying out a few different games than usual. Normally we would just stick to the diverse world and the famous places ones. And so we're going to try a few others. So like right now, I mean, the only thing I have to go off of is these little signs with the llama. And so that llama sign makes me think that we're in Peru. I mean, I could be off, but I mean, what else are we going to do? Oh, it was South Africa.
Okay, round 4, more China.
Of course it's China. Because this game, like half of the drops in this game are China. But I don't know very much about the Chinese geography. All I know is that it's mostly desert up here, mostly mountains around here, and most of the cities around here, and then a lot of snow up there. So, like this, there are some greenish mountains. Actually, it is pretty green here, but it is also a city. But it also is kind of gloomy. And whenever it's gloomy, I usually assume that we are fairly far north. So with this one, I don't know, I kind of want to say that we're up here, but it's more likely going to be down here. Hey, not too far off. Oh, so Stan means place of? Well, that makes sense then. So place of Paki, place of Afghan, place of Turkmeni. And the 5th round of this game. Looks like we are in India, maybe? I don't know, what does this guy say? And see, most of these, they don't even let you walk around. You just kind of have to guess from the one view. Yeah, so this... I think that we are probably around this area. Ah, man, it was Ethiopia. Man, see, sometimes I just do horrible in this game. So let's play a different game. I've saved a few maps, so let's look around. Let's play in abandoned places. Because, well, this place doesn't look too abandoned. There's a big line of people waiting to see it. Abandoned Places is very similar to the other one, where it's just like, it's a lot of just single drops, but it's in much more notable places, I guess. Taj Mahal. I mean, yeah, it's probably in the Middle East somewhere. Somewhere in this area. Mecca. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of mosques that look like this. Oh, it was way over in Morocco. There was one, I was playing this game the other day, and it dropped us in like this really broken down like warehouse factory place. Like all you could see was just building torn up. And I was like, yep, this is probably Detroit. And it was Detroit. Just from that one image. This one's kind of interesting, honestly. I don't... Cat Tower. And this flag. This is kind of a weird one. It's definitely not the US. But I don't even know what this looks like. Flag of Thailand. I think this is Thailand. It would make sense. We're probably near Bangkok, honestly. Holy cow! 4 miles off. Thanks for that tip, BL. You point out that it's Thailand, and there's one very notable city. I could tell we were in a city, and just from watching The Hangover Part 2, that kind of did look like Bangkok. So nice. It seems like the stream is keeping up a little better this time. For those who missed the beginning, I lowered the latency, which means the quality might be a little bit worse, but you should be much closer to like the live feed, so there's not much of a delay. Man, anytime we do the abandoned places and it drops us like in the middle of a sandy desert, I feel like we're on a Star Wars set. I mean, what do you even go off of here? The Sahara Desert or California? Yeah, it's probably the Sahara. But where? There's way too much. I'll just have to guess. Way over here. It was Namibia. A little bit off of the Sahara. I mean, some of these, like, you can't really blame us for not doing well. I mean, we're playing the hardest games right now. We'll play a little bit more of this and then go back to something more normal. Okay, I feel like we're somewhere pretty far north right now. This could be even Russia, honestly. It's kind of hard to say, though, because I can't really see any writing. They're blocking that off. I don't know. This might be Canada, might be Scandinavia, might be Russia, somewhere far up north. I'll just have to click right there. Huh, that was in Germany. I mean, I got the north part pretty correct. That's so weird to me that most of Germany is further north than any of the mainland US. You don't really think about that. Like, most of Europe is further north than most of the US. But I guess most of Europe doesn't have a lot of, like, really dry, hot places like we do down here. Okay, this almost looks like Machu Picchu. Not exactly like that, but we are probably in South America, maybe? I don't know, I get South America and Southeast Asia mixed up quite a bit. You know, the very tropical, green, underdeveloped places. That road doesn't look too bad, though. Let's see what you guys think. Brazil? Maybe. Yeah, I guess it's not too unlikely for it to be Brazil. I would think that it... You're saying Italy? I mean, these houses do look a little bit more modern. This is kind of hard to say. Yeah, alright, so it's probably not Brazil. So, I got some people saying Italy. Okay, well, if it is Italy, I feel like that'll be a decent guess. Any European fortress? Well, let's go with Italy. Now you're saying Greece? Well, we will find out. Hey, it was Greece. I feel like we're playing some kind of game show. It's like, survey says it was Greece. Well, wasn't the best game, but at least we got that one good score in Thailand. That one was pretty good. So, I don't know how many of you guys have been to Vegas, but they have Las Vegas maps on here. Las Vegas Strip. Las Vegas Strip. See, I've been playing this one, the most popular Vegas one. The problem is, it only drops you on the road. And so you can see all of the casinos all around you, and it's really easy. I want to find one where it's all of the Strip, but it includes a lot of the inside places like the shops. Let me see if this one... It's got 100 locations. Alright, we'll try this. I mean, the funny thing is, anybody can just go and make their own maps here. So some might make it way too hard, and others might make it way too easy. Like this one I can already see is pretty easy. Let's hope that we see some more indoor places. Alright, got that one. Hey, there's that new casino that's going up soon, hopefully. If they ever finish it. Resorts World. Dang, 64 yards off. Gets you like 400 points off. Go on a map only in Brazil. What do you think? That sounds like a terrible idea because Brazil is one of the worst countries for me. I can never get the Brazil ones right. Even when I know it's Brazil, I always get a bad score. So if it was only Brazil, I would get like less than 5,000 points. Alright, so I can already tell that this map is kind of lame too. We're outside of Excalibur. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about this game. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed again, because, like, why don't people ever do the indoor casino pictures? Lame. Yeah, this is Treasure Island. View summary. Look at that. We got all of them. Alright, that was lame. So, I was over at my parents' house playing this right before this, and I told my dad, like, hey, there's one of the Salt Lake Valley, because that's where we live, and he's like, oh, that'd be way too easy. I could get a perfect score, no problem. And it was not as easy as either of us thought. I won't play it here. That wouldn't be very interesting for you guys, but let's just play A Diverse World. Mongolian rock. That sounds interesting. Huh. Oh, I know this place. I know exactly where this is. I've driven here before. So you guys remember last year when I did the video about doing ridiculous things with fireworks out on the salt flats? That happened right down this road and off a little bit. We drove past this thing to get to that location. So here's Salt Lake City. The salt flats are like over here, this big open nothingness. And there's this one highway, I-80, that just goes all the way out into Nevada. But finding this spot might be a little bit tricky. So there's like a little pull-off spot along this highway. Tree of Utah. There it is. Yeah, it's a pretty ridiculous looking thing. I have no idea who made it or what it's for. But it looks like it's kind of fallen apart. 3 yards away. Look at that. This is a full world game. That's probably the closest I've gotten on the full world. 3 yards away. Alright, I have not been to this place. Sedaloreto. Let's figure out what country we're in. Oh. Saying Asia, Peru, Philippines. We're getting all sorts of different answers so far. We might need more clues. What language do they speak in the Philippines? Filipino. Tagalog. That sounds right. Now, can we recognize the difference between Tagalog and Spanish? Alright, so I don't think that we're in the Philippines here. We're probably in Central to South America. Saying Peru. Might be Peru, might be Colombia. So I had a bit of an embarrassing moment earlier today. So I was playing this game and I saw a sign that said Cambodia. And now I get Cambodia and Colombia mixed up a lot. Like, they're very similar size, similar names, similar landscapes. And so the sign said Cambodia. And I'm like, I don't think it's Colombia. But I'm like, whatever, I'll pick Colombia. And then I picked Colombia. It's like, no, it was Cambodia. I was like, oh. So it said it was Cambodia, so I clicked on Colombia. And then it was like, no, it was Cambodia. I'm like, oops. I don't know why I always get those two mixed up. Yeah, this one's tricky. I mean, this one could be Colombia, not Cambodia. I hope it's not Brazil. No, I bet you it's probably like Puerto Rico or something. The vehicles look Filipino? Nah, it's not the Philippines though. We're somewhere in South America or Central America. Somewhere very green and wet. Somewhere in this area, most likely. I might just have to pick somewhere right in here. Check beer in Spanish. Or like right there. Alright, it was Peru, but a really far off area of Peru. But I mean, that wasn't too far away. At least I didn't click further north. So it was northern Peru. Alright, we're on a coastline here. Center Village. Okay, so Puerto Rico is more modernized. Isn't Puerto Rico like part of the U.S., like a U.S. territory or something? That usually helps people get out of poverty, I think. So you're saying this one's France or Italy? Well, is it Italy or France? It's probably Gibraltar. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is... I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it's more likely France. Traiteur. Yeah, let me see if there's a city name somewhere. What coast are we near? So, I mean, we're next to some sort of coast, but I can't tell if we're looking... Oh, I guess the direction might help. Alright, so the water is that way. The water is that way, and it's like southeast. So we're looking southeast at the water. That means that we're probably along this coast. Yeah, I got the direction right. It was... Actually, that's Monaco, isn't it? Yeah, Monaco is its own tiny little country. It's like the richest per capita country in the world, because you have to be super rich just to... I don't remember. Something about it's like easy to hide money there, or there's no taxes or something. But it's... Yeah, it's a very small, very rich place. They have a lot of really fancy cars in there. Okay, round 4. I think this might be Africa. Yeah, Monaco technically is just kind of like France, just like the Vatican City is just technically Italian. Monaco is just the Vatican City of France, but for different purposes. Yeah, that was an attack chicken, I think. We were intruding on its lawn. Many people in Monaco seem to be living in mailboxes. I gotta wonder, I don't think a lot of people are even permanent residents there. They're probably just people who are storing money over there. Well, I don't see a whole lot of signs. But we are on a Google Street View, so that means it's a place that's mapped. So it's not going to be in like the mainland of Africa. Could be South Africa, could be Nigeria. Yeah, I mean the power lines kind of narrow it down a little bit too. Yeah, I mean, look at the people here. It's pretty clearly Africa. But I don't know what part, though. I mean, anytime I have to pick a street view in Africa, it's got to be South Africa. I mean, that's really the only option. It's either Kenya or Ghana. Well, yeah, Ghana is pretty common, too. Ghana is much more popular. I'll pick Ghana. Oof, it was South Africa. Oh, it was Eswatini. Man, Eswatini and Lesotho are such weird places. They're just like little circles within South Africa. A country within a country always just seems so strange. Like you can't leave your country without going through a single one. Well, whenever it's Africa, it's going to be difficult. Let's look around. This is probably... actually, I don't know. I don't think this is the US. It's probably Australia, honestly. New Zealand? Yeah, it's New Zealand or Australia is what I'm thinking. Shared zone, people, cars. I mean, it's an English speaking. All right, you going to bed already? Let me see. Summer Fruit Orchards Ltd. Man, I don't think I'm gonna find much of anything. Let me keep looking around. See, I mean, New Zealand, I don't feel is this deserty, you know? I mean, I might be a little bit off, but this seems more like an Australian place to me. But we'll pick the New South Wales area anyway, so that if it is New Zealand, we'll be close by. Oh. I'm not gonna say anything, but I was prepared. Well, we got a lot of sort of close ones. It's like we got the continent right in all of them. That's kind of a funny round. Alright, let's try. You know, we've gotten a lot of practice here. And, so it shows the difficulty here, like a 3 out of 5, a 2 out of 5. Even the extraordinary world is only a 4 out of 5. So let's see if we can find one that's a 5 out of 5. See if we can find a super difficult, ultra hard one. Three out of 5s, 2 out of 5. Oh, here's one. You will never guess any of these locations. Well, that sounds promising. Okay. Where do you guys think this is? You know, I was about to say it was a coast, but I could see other land over there, so this is probably just a really big lake. So the sun is in the south, so we are probably pretty far north. We're in the north where there's some giant lake. So also could be up here. Could be maybe one of these. I don't know. I like the cliffs here. I would say it was Canada, but I feel like Canada's got mostly trees. People are saying Scotland. I'm thinking it's probably more like Russia. All right, I'm putting it next to this big lake here. Oh, nice. 68 miles. Oh, come on. They're gonna make the hardest game in the world, but 68 miles is only 4,300 points. What a ripoff. Well, it said you will never guess any of these, but I feel like we're in Mexico. I'm wrong about the trees? You telling me that there's places without trees in Canada? I thought every square foot of Canada was covered by trees. Construmos. I mean, it said you will never guess any of these. You will never guess any of these. That's the name of the game. But I mean, it's probably just somewhere in Mexico. I'm just gonna drop it like Mexico City or something. Okay, that was only 200 miles off. It was still Mexico. And more of this. Man, what? How many places in the world look like this, honestly? It's just... Man, so you guys figured out that last one pretty well. something Stan. Yeah, it's probably just like... It's probably somewhere around there or something, I don't know. There's not much to go off of. Oh man, it was up in Russia. Round 4. Okay, so we're somewhere in the mountains. But I do see American license plates. So now people are saying Canada. Canada, Oregon, somewhere up here. Alaska? Yeah, it's probably somewhere up here in Alaska. I'll just pick that. 64 miles away. Dang, we're not doing too bad this game. And round 5. And, hey, we've been playing this game enough, we're getting better, right? I mean, what... Those trees. I mean, this is clearly not anywhere in North America. It's probably somewhere in the Middle East again. Alright, I'm just gonna have to click over there. 400 miles off. Well, they said you will never guess any of these. I gotta be honest, I'm just messing with you guys right now. So, this game, the person who made this game only put in 5 points. Meaning that every time you play it, you're just gonna get the same 5 maps. So, I cheated. I played this game over the weekend. I already knew all the answers. And I still got that one way off. So, I actually knew the answers to all of these. So, they weren't actually crazy guesses. I was just, I wanted to mess with you guys. Yeah, I still... See, the one that was over here, I mixed it up. That's why I got that one wrong. But that's why I was like, oh yeah, this is probably in Russia. See, if we play the same map again, it's the exact same ones. Like they'll be in a different order, but like yeah, it's just once you play it once, you get all of the answers correct, and so there's not much else to say about it. You know, you know exactly where everything is. I mean, obviously, I still forgot. And, like, I don't really look closely at where this one is up in Russia. Somewhere up here. It's like, ooh, look how tricky I am. Oh, we're up in Alaska. See, we're just playing through the whole game. Getting a much better score this time, honestly. And this one is, like, right over here. View summary. Well, I did a little better. I'll be honest, the first time I played this without knowing any of them, my score was like 2,000 in the end. Like, if that. It might have actually been less than 1,000. Alright. Alright, we'll play a real game. I won't cheat this time. It is kind of funny, like, when I know the answer and I'm watching everybody shout out and I'm like, nope, that's not it. Yeah, it was a pretty hard one, though. Alright, we haven't done a famous world yet today. This one can get you some pretty good places. Ooh, I like this. What is the writing? Memorial Grove. Well, it is in English, and there's a Shakespeare quote on it. This is probably in the United States, I want to say. What is this? Stout Grove Loop Trail. Redwood Forest? Where are the redwoods? Is that in like Wyoming or something? Is it near Yellowstone? Oh wait, it's probably in California, isn't it? Redwood, Cali. Yeah, that's right. Pacific Northwest. Alright, let me see if I can find it over here. I just look at all of the green places. Tahoe National Forest. Lansing National Forest. Six Rivers National Forest. Yeah, where the heck is the redwood? Redwoods in Cali. Yeah, by San Francisco and north. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, part of this actually kind of reminds me of a park in San Francisco that I drove through. Sugarloaf. There's so many national forests, though. Oh, dang it. See, I live in Utah, and there's a road that goes right through it called Redwood Road. And so if I search Redwood, it's just going to show me local resorts. Redwoods. Redwood Forest. Come on. Oh, so it's just way up there. Redwood National and State Park. Cool. Somewhere in there. 40 miles away. There's a lot of writing here. Whoa. I'm not really sure what country we're in right now. I mean, most of it... Okay, so there is half Spanish, half English. Republica Dominica? Is this the Dominican Republic? That would be nice, and that would make sense with the water being right there. Christopher Columbus? I don't know that that's Columbus. Puerto Rico. Well, everybody's pointing out, like, around this area, so I'm just gonna pick that. Hey, 35 miles away. Santa Domingo. That's good that people are naming places after Santa Claus. And it's good that people still have their Christmas spirit. Billets, tickets, billets. So, wait, does that say Munis? I thought it said that this was in Munich or something. We're in France? Yeah, it looks like France. What is this guy? Is that Napoleon? Napoleon. Belgium, Versailles. So everyone's saying different things. Oh, it's Louis the 14th. Alright, it's Versailles, right? At least I know where that is now. I don't have to be completely clueless when you guys point things out. Probably right around here. Okay, I was a little bit off. Now there's some ice cream truck music. Okay, round 4. We've got a pretty good game. Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah. Mount Kilimanjaro. Is that in one of the world's largest volcanoes? Tanzania. I don't even remember where that is. It's not Tasmania. Where is Mount Kilimanjaro? I don't actually know. I've heard the name plenty of times, but I don't know where in the world that is. Okay, Africa. Tanzania, though, where is that? It says congratulations, like as if we actually climbed it. Oh, there's Tanzania. Alright, now where's the mountains? Africa's highest point. That's pretty cool. So Tanzania, I don't even see any clear mountains on the map here. Tanzania. It's Tanzania, not Tanzania, like Tasmania. Alright, hold on. We got the country right, I just want to get a good score. Okay, so it's right up there. That works. Mount Kilimanjaro National Park. It's probably in the middle. Oh, darn, I missed a point. Okay. Bethlehem Peace Center. I almost couldn't read that just because of the shadow. Alright, so are we in Israel? Is Bethlehem in Israel? There's Bethlehem. That's got to be it, right? 78 yards away. That was a pretty good close. Holy cow, we got almost a perfect score that game. We were right on the mark with all 5 of them. And we only cheated a little bit. We didn't really cheat for that one. That was the only one we really lost any points on because I just randomly clicked on the country. But we got the Redwoods, we got the Versailles, we got the Bethlehem, and we got the Kilimanjaro. That was a pretty good game. Okay. Oh, nice dress. Oh, what's that flag? White, green, red. We're somewhere in Europe right now. Are we in Bulgaria? Bulgaria. That would make sense. I like it when we get a very small country. Because then you just... once you know it, then you're good. And probably in the bigger city. Yeah, it was the biggest city. Oh. Hey, Canada. Canada, do your thing. I forget which one this is. If it's Toronto or Montreal. Toronto. See, like, as far as Canada goes, I know there's Vancouver, and there's Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal, and that's pretty much all I can remember. So we're in Toronto, next to the big tower, really in the heart of downtown. The CN Tower. Yeah, it's somewhere in Toronto, 1 mile away. It's like, I don't want to spend forever looking around at the little map. Okay. Oh, we're in Berlin. That makes it easy. Berlin. There's a Hilton. Man, every time I zoom in, I just I always end up zooming into the US. Berlin, probably right in the center. That ice cream truck is still outside. Oh, dang. That was only like a street off. Interserve. Apologies for any inconvenience caused during these construction works. It's kind of broken English. Alright, so there's some European plates here. Bag search. We can't move on this one. Bernard Hunter. I think that's just a brand. This is kind of a weird one. This whole chunk is blurred out. So I can't even see what's over there. UK, Rome. Wait a second. Welcome to something castle. It says on that rope. I can't really tell. Let me see if there's a closer one. It's come on. Welcome to, does that say Luxembourg Castle? I can't tell. Lindenberg Castle, something like that. BL says UK. Where is this castle that we are seeing? Yeah, I can't quite make out the text on that. It says welcome to something castle. UK is United Kingdom. Alright, I guess I'll go with the UK. Scotland, Edinburgh. Okay, that makes sense. That was a good one. The Edinburgh Castle, that's what I was trying to read. And now we got some white mountains. Are we next to a coast? I see seagulls. I would have to guess we're probably at Gibraltar. Let me see if I can find water. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Those white mountains make me think we're in southern France. Litter control area. No parking. Oh, everything's in English. Marina. Wait a second. What did that sign say? City Center Port. Park and ride. Caution. It's weird that just like how much you can infer just from these little signs everywhere that don't really mean anything. Port Aransas. Oh, hold on. There were some signs right there. You pass so much so fast. City center. I mean, it's all in English, but all of the buildings make it clear that we're not in the US, plus they have different license plates. Gibraltar. I'm thinking, I was going to say the UK, but the landscape does not look very UK-ish. Should I go with Gibraltar? If I can find water, then I feel like that would give it away. North Bastion. Grand Casement Gates. On site, the Water Gate. Virgin Islands. I don't know. Man, this one's trickier than it should be. Upper Rock Europa Point. East Side Airport of Spain. Northbound Airport, Spain. Alright, so maybe we are... Bahamas? No, this is somewhere in Europe, I know. So I was thinking we were around here, but who knows? That's my best guess. We got a lot of people saying Gibraltar, so let's hope for it. Okay. That's weird. I thought it said Gibraltar right there. And it was actually over here, in the real Gibraltar. Must have messed that up. Well, that was an even better score than the last game. Alright, we're getting too good at this one. Let's jump into a diverse world. Actually, let's do an extraordinary world game. wow, we actually get to move around for once. So this game is super hard. It can be anywhere in the world, but more often than not, it's in places you don't normally pick. Places that don't have a lot of street view. Chanokovi. I think that this is somewhere up near Poland, or the Czech Republic. Oh, this is interesting. We are on a street. Dublin. Do you think that that means that we're in Dublin, or if that's just a Dublin-ish restaurant? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we're probably in Ireland, actually. Let's do it. Well, looks like my suspicion was correct. It was in Serbia. What a weird place. I don't think I've ever seen it drop in Serbia before. That was a first. Okay, next round. Don't expect to get super good scores in this game because it's extra hard. Sometimes you might get it, but... Alright, I think we're in Thailand. Up north. Northern Thailand. Yeah, what? I mean, just because you see the sign of a city doesn't mean that that's the city that you're in. Unless it's like a tourist sign or like a direction sign or something like that. But it's like, I could see a sign in my city saying like New York pizza or something like that. But that doesn't mean I'm in New York. Yeah, this one I'm just gonna have to guess we're probably in northern Thailand. Maybe Laos. See, some people say Laos or Lao. I don't like that. Oh, dang, it was in Vietnam. I like it when it's on a border and you like gotta zoom in just to be like, and the winner is... That was weird. Yeah, I guess I need to work on telling the languages apart because Laos and Thailand and Cambodia all have very similar languages, but also they're slightly different. Oh boy, we can't move on this one, and it's extremely green. So here's usually my, well, I would say my method is like, if it's super green but it's mountainy, then it's probably Southeast Asia. If it's super green but it's much more flat, then it's probably the Amazon. But the Amazon also has these mountain ranges over on the west side. Someone's saying the Amazon or Hawaii. Hawaii, let me see. I don't know where the sun is right now. Can't really tell from that. Could be Puerto Rico. This one, yeah. I feel like we're going to get a really bad score because we're just going to have to throw out a wild guess on this one. But I'm just going to have to click around Colombia. Oh, not too bad. It was right up by Venezuela. On an island. On the Trinidad and Tobago island. What a weird sounding place. Okay, round 4. Oh, this place looks cool. I bet you it's Dubai. Let me see. I don't know, this pool is huge. And we're right next to the coast. And it looks like it's a fairly dry, deserty place. So like the United Arab Emirates, maybe Pakistan, somewhere around there. It looks like my house. You live here? You live in a spire? This one I have not a lot of ideas about. Like, what is this building over here? This is kind of a weird picture. And then some buildings over there. I would think Dubai more if I saw more skyscrapers. over there, but doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Let me see. So looking out at the water, we're basically looking south. So we're on like a southern coast over here. Probably not Dubai. I'd guess we're probably over in like Pakistan. So if we're north, then the coast is behind us to the left. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess we're around Pakistan. Oh man, it was in Turkmenistan. Another interesting drop. And now we're in the water. Dude, I played one of these where it literally dropped me on a cruise ship. Like, somebody just holding the camera off the cruise ship, and it was really foggy too. So all I could see was the side of the cruise ship and like 50 feet out into the water. And it was just water. So I'm like, well, where in the world am I supposed to pick for that? Couldn't even see any land. Yeah, we're off the coast somewhere here. At least we can see land on this one. This is round 5. Dang, this is a tricky one. I don't even know what ocean we're in. Well, let's see. The sun is right above us. Jurassic Park. Yeah, this might be Jurassic Park. Where's Mona? Are we on Scotra? You know, let's just do a 100 to 1 odds. Alabama, Toronto. Dang it. We got the latitude about right, but we were in the wrong ocean. Cocos Island National Park. Well, we earned another point at least. 1 extra point. Man, that was a lot of rough ones. Let's try this game again. I still have to say this is my favorite game, because at least you get to see a lot of interesting places. I just wish that it was spread out across the whole world a lot more and didn't pick Asia and the Middle East and Africa like 90% of the time. Like, I've only seen the United States picked like 3 or 4 times ever while playing this. One time it was in Utah, and I didn't even get it right. Because, like, you just don't expect it. Alright, I'm going back to the start where I can actually see. Like, where in the world is this? There's no trees. It's probably Iceland. Iceland has about as many trees as Greenland. Except Iceland has actual land that's not just rock. Now this looks like where I live. You live in a lot of places, man. Alright, Iceland, let it be. There's no words on that sign. Man, this could be just about anywhere. Arctic Circle. Near that Russian lake I memorized. You know, about that Russian lake, there's actually some really cool places up there. Like that lake that we saw, if it is winter, that lake is completely frozen over. You can even drive over it. So that sign said maximum 50. I just have to go with Iceland, honestly. That's all I can think of here. But it's probably somewhere around this area. Dang it, it was in Canada. Well, I guess you were right about there being not trees in places in Canada, because there was nothing up there. Man, you can zoom out really far. I can see the whole world 3 times. 4 times. Alright, well, we didn't get many points for that. Oh, I didn't notice I moved the portrait of me up into the right corner again. So we've got a waterfall. Very steep mountains. .50 is a weird speed limit for Canada. Well, it was a dirt road. And it was like way out in the middle of nowhere. You can't go very fast on a dirt road. Man, I'm betting this is like Africa. Africa or China or somewhere over here. I don't know, I'm just clicking over it by India. Oh man, that was New Zealand? That looks nothing like that area. That's weird. Because I've looked around the Milford Sound quite a bit, and I've never seen that before. Huh, that's... There's just like a big wide opening over here. Looks like New Zealand. I mean, it next to Hobbit County. It's not very close to where the Shire is, honestly. But I guess, yeah, you come out of the woods and you see this. That's pretty cool. And now we're on another tab. Oof. So, the first 2 rounds we've gotten 400 points. I mean, all the people here look Asian. I feel like this is probably China. It does give us China a lot in this game. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody who keeps joining and leaving. I wonder how many people just like stop by the stream who used to watch my story videos and then they're like, what is this? And then they unsubscribe and then they click off. I think it happens pretty regularly. We're in China, probably like right over there. See, what did I tell you? Northern China. See, now you guys are never going to believe me if I get good guesses anymore. You're going to think that I'm cheating. Because of that one game. Well, are we in Cambodia? Colombia? Columbodia? This is probably like Cuba. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll click on my old story videos and just be like, oh yeah, I forgot all about some of these stories. I mostly didn't rewatch them after making them because like I would have to hear them a bunch of times when I would make them. So I would get it uploaded and then I would just be like, all right, I'm done with that video. Don't want to look at it again. Yeah, this is kind of a weird one. This is another one where we're just going to have to throw out a wild guess, and it's probably going to be not super great. Whoa, it was Brazil. We are doing horrible this game. We've got 4,000 points in the first 4 rounds. And, this looks like India. Yeah. Brazil is the new Norway. That's true. Alright, well this looks like India. Just, they've got the cow, they've got the art style, the clothing, just the whole look of it. Probably somewhere in eastern India. Maybe up there. Man, it's always close to the coast. It's so weird that you'll look all around, you'll see trees and mountains. You have no idea you're right next to water. That's something that throws me off a lot in this game. Man, that one China one was the only good one we found this game. All right, let's go back to a famous one. Oh, we've already seen this one. This is in Canada. I don't remember what city it's in, though. We're in, like, some house of some government building. Some Canadian government building. Parliament. In Ottawa. Sounds good. Ottawa Parliament. Parliament Hill. Right there. 3 yards away. Everyone say it together. Ottawa. Ottawa, Ontario. Library. So, I guess Ottawa is the capital of Canada, but then there's capitals throughout each province too. I mean, how similar are these provinces to, like, states down here? Because, I mean, they kind of seem like they're similar style. There's a bunch of different Canadian states. Ice and Spice. That's English. I can read it. Hostel. These are hostels. Looks like Saudi Arabia architecture. Yeah, except that it's all green everywhere. Most of Saudi Arabia is not very green. And all of the writing is in English. Dude, we're probably on, like, the Cayman Islands or something. I mean, I went to the Cayman Islands once, a few months ago. They don't look... I mean, they look a little bit... The roads look nicer in the Cayman Islands than this. So, I don't know. But also, Saudi Arabia has a lot more Arabic writing. And everywhere I look seems to just be in English. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess the Caribbean, because this stupid... Trying to drive down this road is not working out. It only wants me to go tiny bits at a time. Wait, is that... Alright, so everything's still in English, but I see some Asian writing right there. Oh, interesting. We're probably in India or something around there. Sri Lanka. I don't know. This is a hard one. It was India. That's so weird that everything was in English over there. These pictures are kind of making this rough. Oh, there's some writing. This looks familiar. Yeah, this is probably Myanmar. Yeah, not too bad. 132 miles away. Okay, now... just put me on the road. Let me go that way. Why is it doing this? Alright. Banquet hall. Okay, so it's in English here. Travel span. Pressville Hotel. I know it's a common thing for text to be written top to bottom like this. For some reason, I have such a hard time reading a lot of words in this style. Does anybody else think that way? This is probably Jamaica. Man, I just want to jump out into the road, and it takes me across the road. Guyana? Huh. Oh, now everybody's saying Guyana. Let's pick Georgetown. Look at that. 2 miles away. I trust you guys. Ukraine. And you guys are getting good at this with the Googling. Oodles of Googles. We're somewhere in Ukraine. I wonder if we're in Kiev. So the one thing I know about Kiev, Ukraine was, well, I wouldn't say I know something about it, but my one bit of knowledge that came from Kiev was I used to listen to this A State of Trance. It was like a music, like dance music. And I had downloaded some live show playlist, and it was a live show from Kiev in Ukraine. It was like a 12-hour concert, and I would just listen to that all the time. And so, like, between songs, they're like, you're listening live from Kiev in Ukraine. And, yeah, I would just listen to that all the time. Just that one show. Because it had, like, 150 songs on it. Do more crosswords? Alright, well, I'm tired of looking around Ukraine. I want it to be Kiev. Anybody have any more specific? Is it Lviv or Kharkiv? I gotta say, I don't recognize really any other city in this place. It was Kiev! Look at that. I was a mile away just because I listened to trance 8 years ago. Wow, that was a good game other than the India one. That was a hard one. Alright, a diverse world. We're just jumping all over the place today. I was playing the United States ones a little bit, and I gotta say the United States one is not very fun. And it's not very easy either. It's just way too many open highways. Oh, a diverse world. We're probably in Japan. Yeah, this looks Japanese. Okay, let me see if we can figure this out. Japan or maybe Hong Kong. Okay, so Japan. Oh, I don't know. I want to say Japan, but part of me is also saying it might not be this time. I say that so that I can cover myself when I get it wrong. But everybody else is saying Japan too, so... Yeah, okay, I'll believe it now. Problem is that whenever it's Japan, I drop in and I always pick the wrong end. So I'm just gonna pick the center this time. Yeah, it was Taiwan. See, I could tell the writing looked a little bit different. But that's the game. We're getting better and better at recognizing things. Remembering my first stream, I was like terrible at this. I bet you we're in Tunisia. I swear, like half the time I see Arabic writing and just nice looking roads, it's always Tunisia. Yeah, look at that. It's always Tunisia. Tunisia must be a nice place. 9 miles away. Well, see, at least I wasn't the only one wrong about the Japan one. Okay. Opeka Yapia. I don't even know what half of the letters, how to pronounce them. Stop. but it's not quite an English-speaking place. It's a bit Cyrillic. Just a bit. Oof. Municipality of Zalangos. Greece? Looks Greek. You know, I don't see much about Greece, so I'm not good at recognizing Greece very well. But everybody's saying Greece, and I believe it. And we're near a beach. I mean, when are you not near a beach in Greece? Tikanis. There's too many beaches here. Perez Epiro Gracia. Ah. Can somebody give me a more vague description? I'm getting lost here. Or else I will just throw out a guess. Biel has it. Lesta de Gracia. Yeah. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm so impatient with these. I'm like, I don't want to keep looking around. Because I hate playing the word search game. There's Preveza. See, like, when I zoom in here, I see like 50 different names, and you're telling me to look for a foreign name that I don't recognize. And so I'm like zooming in, looking all over the place. And it's not very easy, unless I just feel like going on to Google. Alright, this one's probably like Nigeria. The laying to rest of an icon. Prince Nelson Chuka Edaba. Where is that? Are we in Nigeria or in Ghana? Yeah, this definitely looks like Western Africa. Stop, stop, stop. Delta State Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Asaba. They're doing a good job of stopping everybody. Okay, where in Africa are we? Where the heck is Asaba? There's Accra, Abidjan, Abuja. I don't know where Asaba is though. Nigeria? North end of Delta in Nigeria. Okay, hold on, I can find this. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's like right on the water. That's good enough for me. Okay, we might be in Africa again. Yeah, this looks very similar to the last one. Car wash. Huh. It's not a very good billboard. Actually, so on my way home tonight, I saw one of those electronic billboards, you know, where it's just they change the billboard every 15 or 30 seconds or whatever. And I don't remember what the ad was, but there was like a pop-up that had blocked half of the ad that was like Team Viewer. So like they had the Team Viewer thing popping up covering the whole ad. You could barely see it. All right. The Apostolic Church of Nigeria. We are in Nigeria twice in a row. Okay. Do you think we're in Lagos? In Legos? Yeah, so we're in Nigeria once again, but the city is kind of hard to figure out. This is round 5, so we will probably jump over and try another thing after this one. Lagos looks better than this? Yeah, you're probably right. So let's just try Abuja. Oh yeah, we haven't done the daily challenge. Let's do that one. So it was a little bit out of Lagos. So we got 20,000 points for that. That's not too bad. 4,000 average. The daily challenge. Alright, we're on a timer, but the latency is better today. The latency is ultra low. I set it to that. So you guys will be able to keep up a lot easier. So we are in the US. 631 area code. Looks like the east side of the US to me. Hold on, let me move my portrait over a little bit. Ooh, I'm moving all over the screen. I'm getting sick. Okay, is that better? That should be better. You can now see the timer. So we're in New York or Ottawa, Long Island, New York. Huh. See, like I said, it's so crazy that you can be in this woods area and have no idea that you're actually on a little island next to a huge city. Man, we just went through like 4 seasons in the last 5 seconds. Village Square. Allegria. Man, I'm not getting a lot of good answers right here. I don't remember what the area code was, if it was 631 or 613. I think it was 631. But let's just find some other things around here. For rent Hampton properties. Oh, okay, so it is New York, I think. That's not New York. You notice that the Americas and Asia look so similar, and like the East Coast especially throws me off. Hampton Bays. Alright, I'm just going to click over there. 9 miles away. Pretty good. You guys are carrying me through this. I bet we are probably in Sweden. Paka. Alright, where's this? Kavala Majava. Finland? Maybe Sweden? Somewhere up north in Europe? Norway? Battle of the Scandinavians? Okay, so Inari and Anar. Kitila and Gitel. Yeah, this one's kind of tricky. Almentai. It's Finland? Okay. Now, is it North or South Finland? Normally I would always just pick north because I'm like, we're up in the far north, but Kavala, Finland is kind of stretched out. You know, earlier today I was playing, I think, this same map, and it dropped me. Oh, I was playing the world one, and it dropped me on just a road like this, and there was a lake next to me and another lake on the other side. I'm like, oh, it's got to be Finland. There's too many lakes. It's got to be Finland. Just dropped in, and I was like 10 miles off. It's like just because there's so many lakes here. All right, so everyone's saying North Finland, very north. All right, I'll go very north. I'll go very north. Dang it, I went too north. Okay, round 3. We don't even have any timer issues. Probably because I'm becoming less and less patient with this game. And I'm like, alright, that's a good enough guess. Let's just do it and move on. I don't like spending forever on each round. This one feels like the US again. Wait, does that have... Oh, I was hoping that there would be the city name on the mailbox. I doubt it. This is America. Leaving range area. I would not be surprised to hear that this was pretty much any state in the US. Which is not a great sign when you're trying to figure out what state you're in. Myrtlewood Lane. Daily record. There's some train tracks. Sounds like a car alarm. Sure is a lot of noise going on today. Man, I don't know. We've got a minute and a half left. I feel like it's probably somewhere on the northern end. Maybe like North Dakota, maybe Montana. Looks like North Dakota, Midwest. Maybe it's Minnesota, Wisconsin. I don't know. Maybe it's not even up very far north. I haven't really found much of anything. Iowa. Well, it's somewhere in the US. That's good enough. Well, to be fair, I don't think there was a single Washington guest in the whole chat. So, I don't feel too bad about that one. Okay. Oh, we're in Arizona. We're on an Arizona highway. See, like I said with that one, it could have been any state. Canyon Dave Tours. I mean, there's the shape of Arizona right there. I mean, Arizona kind of all is just wide open. Probably like up here somewhere. Near the Grand Canyon. I mean, do you see any canyons around here? Let me see if I can find some kind of sign. Wasn't even thinking of Washington. Yeah, neither was I. Explore the Grand Canyon in IMAX, 20 miles ahead. That's kind of deceiving, though. Because it's not telling you that the Grand Canyon is 20 miles ahead. It's saying that there's a theater that you can look at the Grand Canyon in IMAX 20 miles ahead. Which means we're probably not that close to the Grand Canyon if people are watching that in theaters. And what is up with this billboard pointing the wrong way? Seriously, like right here, the billboard's pointing out that way. Who's even gonna see that? Junction 180. Popped up tours right away. Canyon Dave Okay, so where is the tour then? Is it northern, northeastern, northwestern? Snakes. Snakes can see it. Grand Canyon vehicle fee. Okay, so maybe we are near it. I don't know. This is just throwing me off. I mean, if it's Grand Canyon Village, it wouldn't surprise me if it was up in the northwest corner. It's not a huge deal. I mean, we've got the area down. Well, it'll probably be just fine. There is an IMAX theater in the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon Inn. Okay. Well, I've got us dropped in on Grand Canyon Village, so I feel like that's good enough. 25 miles off. That's me. That was the leader. So I was just a little bit... Well, it's because it was probably because I went down the road so far. Who knows? Okay, round 5. Our score has been not too bad. We're at 15,691 points. What does the sign say? Fort Alexander. So we are in the US. I'm pretty sure. Maybe in Canada. Okay, so we are in Canada. Toxic Ginger, you've been right there? Manitoba. Alright guys, this is probably somewhere in Canada because it had the Canadian speed limit sign. Cannon's Burger. Sackage Entertainment Center. Sack King? Where is Manitoba? I don't even recognize that at all. Fort Alexander is in St. Petersburg, Russia. I don't think we're in Russia right now. So north of North Dakota, straight up from Minnesota. Okay, let me look up here. People are saying both from right up around this area. What was the place called again? Manitoba? I think it's weird that people put their country's flag on their houses. Hey, it's called national pride, okay? We are out in the country near Winnipeg. Okay, we're not in Saskatchewan this time. Oh, Manitoba, that's the whole region. Okay, now I see what you were saying. I was looking for the city of Manitoba. See, that's the hard part. Fort Alexander. Why are you giving me coordinates? You think that I just... I don't have any way of looking that up. I can't do that mentally. I don't know. I feel like we're probably somewhere just around this area. It's northeast of Winnipeg? Northeast? Okay. I'll take that. That'll get us close enough. North. Good. Okay. We got 5 seconds left. There we go. I needed a little bit further north, but 4,800 points, not bad. We got 20,000. Probably not in the top rankings. Oh. We're 37th place for today. It was that one stupid Washington one that ruined us, that killed our score. Liked maps. Actually, let's just browse maps. Let's see what we can find. And I promise I'm not gonna rig this one. Popular maps. We've done a diverse world and dumb test before. I don't want to do individual country ones. And I don't know anything about stadiums. GeoGuessr world. Where's that McDonald's? Polska, Poland, France, world cities. I feel like we've done world cities before. Places from movies. There's only 5 rounds. There's only 5 locations in that one. That's no good. It means they only made it so you can play it once. A Guessable World. I've tried that one too. Let's try A Guessable World. Faye, you want to come up here? You want to be on stream? Yeah, Faye's coming up. You could do it. Hello. It's the cat. Yeah, the kitty wants to join in. She wakes up from her nap so she can come hang out on my lap and just take another nap. Alright, Faye's here. Now we can't lose. And now she's going to sit low on my lap and you won't be able to see her. Okay, back to the game. Scourge is getting show. Are we in Poland? Faye is so needy. She's more like a dog. Oh, get your claws out of my leg. Hey, we are in Poland. A village in Poland. Ow, Faye. That sign is unpronounceable. Simply impossible. Yeah. That's close enough for me. Man, that's a nice Wikipedia article right there. Okay, round 2. Fight. Why is there no words on that sign? It kind of looks like somebody was driving a truck that was a little bit too tall under that and bent it. Venus Veoi Endar. Yeah, this is definitely up far north. Okay. Ooh, what's on this sign? Oh, what the heck is that word? Do these people know how to push the space bar? Yeah, this is pretty far north. Alright, Faye, you're getting hair in my mouth. Sweden. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that we're probably up here. Wait, you're saying Iceland? I don't think we're in Iceland. Iceland would speak French, don't they? Iceland? Iceland? Everyone's saying Iceland now? Oh. Yeah, look at that friggin' name. Alright, well, I'm gonna drop it near a very long... All of these names are... Oof. Okay, so this... I wonder if we can find that. Probably... No French in Iceland? Huh. Well, at least we finally got a correct guess in Iceland for once. And it was only 50 miles away. Iceland's kind of a big place. Yeah, now that I think about it, Iceland is about the same size as the average state. Maybe a little bigger than the average state. It's bigger than it looks. It just looks small because it's way out in the ocean and it's right next to Greenland. Spiagia. Tortora. Hi, Faye. Okay, so we've got more European signs. Tortora. Polizia Stradali. Italian, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone's saying Italy. We're up in the mountains, so I feel like we're on the northern end of Italy, right? Italy. All right, we have 5 for 5 of people saying Italy. Scalia Reggio. Maratia. Washington. South Italy? So we're not in the Alps. Western coast of Italy. Yeah, I'm getting all sorts of... Okay, I can find that. Okay, that's way down the boot. And Faye is gone. I didn't pet her enough, so she gave up. "8 miles away. We are playing a guessable world, and so far we're doing just fine. 14,103 out of 15,000. I can barely make out any writing on that, but it kind of looks like... I was gonna say Thailand, but these trees do not say Thailand. So I can't really read it. This is probably in the Alps. Canada? I don't know, these signs though. Man, Faye can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Man, so like I play with her stick with the string. With this thing that's got the mouse on the end. I had to throw away her last toy because I kept thinking she's probably going to try and swallow it while it's attached. And that would not be good. Can you get it? She was swiping. Okay. Doesn't look like Canadian road signs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bavaria, Germany. Okay, so yeah, it's probably somewhere around here. Bavaria, Germany. Okay, well, this seems close enough, I think. I hope. Oh, it's Romania. Well, at least I picked on the east side. 2,500 exactly. Okay, round 5. Let's try and break 20,000 on this game. So we need 3,400 points. Oh, are we in Tunisia? Turning and crossing traffic. Faye really likes her toys. Let's see. Welcome to the municipality of Greater Jarath. Wait a second, what does that say? Jarash. Alright, where's Jarash? Man, I can't get anything off of this sign. Jarash in Jordan. Alright, we got this, guys. I was like, wait, where are we again? Jarash. 5 miles away. We did it. We broke 20,000. Well, let's move on to another game. I forgot what I was gonna play. Back to the good stuff. An extraordinary world. Actually, let's do one more abandoned world. Abandoned places. I think we only played one of these so far. Ooh, there's some really nice trash sculptures. These are weird. They're made out of like bike parts and car parts. I don't know what they mean by abandoned places, honestly. I don't know that this really counts as abandoned. It's just some giant robot made out of trash. Well, I don't see how this really tells us where in the world we are. But based on these bikes, it looks kind of like we're in some kind of third world country. Oh, that's some cool art. Well, Faye is now somewhere else. Burning Man leftovers. I doubt we're around Burning Man. Isn't that around like Nevada? I mean, it's we're probably more around Middle East. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the Middle East. Oh, what? Leave it to California to confuse us for being a third world country. Slab City. Is this Burning Man? Is that really? Like, what in the world? I mean, Burning Man in the world. Near Rice, California. Okay, then. Oh, man, we might be in Russia now. Look at that. That's probably a frozen lake. Yeah, that's got to be water. Yeah, Abandoned Places is a really tricky game because just like an Extraordinary World, you can't move, and it's always in really remote places. Alright, so I'll give you guys some time this time. I know sometimes I jump to conclusions a little quick, and I just throw out a random guess, and then you guys tell me exactly where it is right after I guessed it. Siberia, Salton Sea. Where the heck is that? So I mean, Siberia is like most of Russia. Yeah, I don't think this is definitely not Greenland. Where's Salton Sea? Are you still talking about the California one? Oh. Yeah, and it's not Greenland. Groenlandia is just the translated version. Alright, so Siberian Kmart. Yeah, I mean, it looks about as nice as modern Kmarts that are all abandoned. Yeah, maybe we'll get a Kmart in the abandoned places. That would be nostalgic. Man, I don't know. The sun is way far south, so I mean we've got to be up in Russia. Yeah, probably somewhere up near all this water. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess right around there. Well, it was Russia. It was much closer to St. Petersburg. Man, see, look. Wait, what the? That was just like a little island. But it was completely frozen over. That's crazy. Alright, round 3. So far, our score is not so great. What does this look like to you guys? Like some kind of African buildings, maybe Middle Eastern buildings. I mean, we're most likely on a small island here. I kind of have doubts that we're just on the coastline of a country. Yeah, it's probably some European or Middle Eastern islands. Something like the islands around the Mediterranean Sea. Ireland? So maybe like one of these little pieces that sticks out. Okay, so everyone's saying it's something around here. And there are a lot of little islands here. So I guess I'll just have to pick one of these. Hey, not too bad. It was over on the English side. It was... I don't even know what to call this. Porthwen Brick Works. So, I mean, yeah, pretty close to where everybody was saying. Okay, round 4. We got more points in round 3 than probably the rest of the game combined. I mean, I can walk around here, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh man, I've been going a while. Brick kilns. Yeah, I'm kind of unsure about this one. Haven't even seen any bit of writing anywhere. And all I see are green grass and trees. It's probably somewhere in Europe. Somewhere far north in Europe. Isle of Wight? Where is that? Southern England? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Seems good enough to me. It was Nova Scotia. Huh, that was North American, I guess. Right up against the water. Oh, what is this flag? I can't tell. We can't move. Oh, there's a flag right there. Oh. Well, I think we're in Africa somewhere. Or is that Switzerland? Man, I don't even know. Who is supposed to know something like this? Okay, well, we will move on from this. There's like a 10% chance it's Switzerland. That's good enough for me. It was Georgia. Look at all those big lines. We got one small line. Alright. I'm getting kind of tired, but we could play one more extraordinary world game. These ones tend to go pretty quick. Oh. Oh. I bet that this is in the Himalayas. Pretty close to Mount Everest. Why Switzerland? Because there was that red flag with the white cross in it on the license plate. So I'm like, huh. Well, I don't have anything else to go off. Yeah, so right here, I'm guessing we are somewhere along this. Probably near Mount Everest. Around Nepal. Yeah, there was another flag on the license plate too, though. Look at that, 6 miles away. Just from that one picture. Man, the Himalayas look crazy. They have got to be so intense to hike. What is all of this? Probably... I don't know, this is a weird one. Are there snow leopards up there? There's one nice car here. I bet you we're in like Turkey or something. Not a lot of people have a lot of ideas whenever we play this game. Hey, that wasn't too bad. It was Iraq. It was the right area. They ate the cameraman. You can't move. Wow. Alright, this is probably Russia. But man, this is a whiteout. I think we might just be on the moon. This is the brightest picture I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get very close on this one. Faye, stop it. What? Alright, you can play with that. Yeah, we're somewhere in Russia. Probably like in the middle of nowhere. I like how Moscow is shaped like a spider web. You notice that? It's like the roads go out in every direction and then the circles around it like a target. Yeah, it's I like how Russia just has like this little chunk right here that's like bigger than Finland, and it's only a tiny piece of the whole country. Yeah, I'm just gonna click in Russia somewhere. Well, you can only ask for so much. Okay, so this is some kind of castle. Isn't BL in Mexico? Well, Near the North Sea. Yeah, this, I don't really know. We're way up high. Brazil? You think this is Brazil? I mean, unless you recognize this building here, there's not really any clues to look at. It's not Brazilian. Man, I honestly just wanted to pick like Reunion Island or something. Spanish fort. Alright, we'll pick in Spain. How's that? It was Haiti. Come on, guys, you couldn't figure out that that was Haiti? With all of the clues you could see for miles. Round 5. Hey, I think we've seen this one already. Well, we respawned over there. This is a different picture. But I already know where this is. We are in Hawaii. Okay, it's like somewhere over here. And that's probably it. Yeah, 4 miles away. Well, I think that is it for the night. I'm pretty tired. And I've got to go to bed soon anyway. But we had a lot of great games. We're getting a lot faster. Or at least I'm getting a lot more impatient when it comes to these games. So we get through them a lot quicker. But yeah, we'll probably stream Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at the same time. So 7 p.m. for me, 6 p.m. for California, 9 p.m. for New York. I don't know what time for Europeans. Yeah, maybe we're missing a lot more Europeans when we stream this late. I don't know. I feel like when I stream 2 hours earlier, there's a lot more Europeans that stay up late. Give Faye love. Well, I'm playing with her right now. I've gotten so good at just like using one hand to just swing the toy around, and it keeps her entertained. But I'll see you guys on Tuesday.